Okay, good morning guys. Okay, now it's working. So, just finishing this list of donations off, and Luana, you appear to be the last one on the list from the last donations. I think I may have some from a previous donation set still to go through, but you're the last one on this list. And I am just out here. What's going on? Okay, screen wouldn't let me press out. So I'm just out here in this new camping, and it's really nice here. You're going to see me go up that mountain with Oro there. You'll see me from that little thing on the top up there shooting some video of down onto the beach, which is down this way. And I'm just out here picking the nuts of the eucalypt tree here, and you can just see here all I've done here is just peeled the side out just to sniff it. I'm sniffing, bro. No. I'm just sniffing the nuts of the eucalypt, because even smelling eucalypt is like how, you know, the PhD people at Harvard done that study on the benefits of just smelling rosemary, just smelling it, not even eating it. Well, I haven't seen a paper on eucalypt, but you can bet it's the same, right? That it heightens alertness by something like 75%. So it's almost doubles your alertness just by smelling the stuff. So I just peel it off, right, and take a big sniff, put it in my nose, like that, and then throw it at Oro, and hopefully he plays with it. No, so I'm just under the eucalypt tree here, and at this new camping ground. It's really nice. You can also obviously take the little leaves here on the end and just rip some off and scrunch them up and sniff, bro, sniff. No. But yeah, it's really helpful. I really like it. Just now and then I have a little sniff. You know, those, I've said this before, but it's like air. You can't see air, but you're breathing it. So, you know, when you're smelling things, that's also molecules, and it's also raising your vibration. And I think everybody knows that with a diffuser, right? And you're a female, so I'm sure you know that already. So yeah, today's video is on eucalyptus oil, and when I was Googling, this is the thing that came up immediately. So let's just quickly have a look into this. And why is eucalyptus in a food plant teaching video? Because with those leaves that I just showed you, the little leaves on the end, or even just any of the leaves, but they're cleaner on the end, those little end leaves. Right, they're just cleaner, so that they don't have like muck on them. So that's just why I use them. You know, I'll put them in a tea, right? And you know, tea is a drink, and that's technically food. Because again, the molecules in there are, you know, doing something in your body. It's not just erroneous because it's not a slab of meat. You know, that's how people think, oh, that's not food. Yeah, it is. It's food. And so is everything you're intaking anyway. Even the air is food and carries nutrition in your blood. So there. Anyway, so yeah, this just came up, and so that's why this is included in the food plant teaching video, because it is a food. You just got to change your brain structure to include it as a food. I include teas as a food, and it's a whole bracket of fooding or eating. It's called liquidarianism. So teas fits into that perfectly. Anyway, because some people just cannot wrap their heads around that this might be a food and what's it doing in the food plant teaching playlist. Well, that's why, because it is a food. You can eat the leaves a little bit. Oh, the organic portals behind me are going to start up the whippersnipper just in perfect timing. But COVID-19, I'll just these people at Periopolis, something not right about that. Them guys, they call me like a dog. Like they'll call me over like a dog, you know what I mean? It's not, something not right with them. And see the timing there? They just start the video. I start the video and then, you know, they immediately start up their whippersnippers again, and they've been having a break for like the last like 5-10 minutes, something like that. Or like, no, actually longer, like 15 minutes, and then they decide to just suddenly start up the whippersnipper right when I start the video. This stuff is not coincidental. They call me like a dog too. It's so fucking stupid. And isn't it fucked how I always have to have the human prison bars setting up my life, because that fat dude there, he's actually going to organise me a very expensive house, which is not going to be great. So just when, you know, I get to a place where I can afford food because of the currency exchange, I've only been in Uruguay for 5 years, because the currency exchange, you know, I can finally afford some food, you know, that just all of a sudden, oh, here's a house and we'll take all that money, right? So that I'm putting it into the matrix. Yeah, none of this stuff's a coincidence. Really nice camping ground though. And it's good at the moment. I've got a hot shower in this cabin because they're fixing up the cabins. Now this pool doesn't even work anymore. But on the picture, they've lured me in with it. See, the water's all disgusting colour, but on the picture on the internet, oh, the pool looks lovely, and I thought, oh yeah, that looks like a nice camping ground for the price. Luckily, they've put the price down a little bit. Yeah, anyway, there's no coincidence that, you know, stuff like that happens. Anyway, let's get into the video. I just did that because that's what this channel is mainly about. Soulless, spiritless, matrix, egomaniac humans that target you and have no fucking respect. You should see how they call me like a dog. Oh, here's the ocean quickly. Yeah, so it's a really nice camping ground. I've got the eucalypts around, so at least I feel at home. Anyway, have a look into this. We'll not go into it, or actually let's press into it. Thanks for donating, Luana, and supporting the channel. That's very important because, you know, otherwise this channel is just going to go kaput if we don't support it. And everybody who's listening, I make these videos, food plant teaching videos, for everybody who donates $30 or more. And thanks for your $42 donation. That's epic. I fully appreciate, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, because, you know, that allows me to, you know, keep traveling. And the organic portal lifestyle of being a tree stump in the matrix, I can't do it. I will kill myself before I, you know, do that for the rest of my life. It's insanity. And it's not how we are meant to be. We're not trees stuck in the ground, right? Anyway, we're not going to go into all that this video. Right, let's have a look. Blah, blah, blah. Right. Obviously, because it affects the lungs, and, you know, the coronavirus is like a sticky ball. That's how you can think of it. It's like this really sticky ball. That's why I have to wash my hands like 20 times, 30 times a day. Like in one, and I say that many times because in one wash, I'm doing it 5 times. Do you understand? Like I have to go over five wipe overs, you know, 5 passes in the same little hand wash, time or event. Yeah, it's crazy. This stuff's so sticky, and as soon as it gets on one object really strong, it just spreads, It's crazy. And then I end up cleaning the whole fucking tent, have to like clean all the blankets, and it's even worse with Oro tracking in dirt as well. And then I have to clean him, and it just spreads and spreads. This happened the other day from it being on one spoon, and I put it in my water. The rest of the day I couldn't taste anything, and it was the dried form, so I didn't know, because it was I just thought maybe it was some dirt on the spoon, and not the sticky, active, alive, oily form of the virus, when it's like really active, it was inert and dead, but you know, it can come back alive as soon as it touches human skin oil. Now, stuff to clean that is eucalypt. Eucalypt cleans oils really well. And you know, this COVID, you know, gets into these little air sacs and sits there, right? And that's why people are going on respirators. Hopefully you can hear me, because there's a lot of wind that just came rushing through. And so it builds up in just corners of the body, not just your lungs, but everywhere, like the end of your nerves. And I've got a video I'm about to publish called COVID Ceases Celestial Incorporeality, or Celestial Body, because it sits on the end of your nerves and will make you dense, thick and stupid like these organic portals, and it'll make you more body, less light body. Because we know the light body has a connection, you know, to the clarity of the nervous system, and that's part of the reason that these organic portals are so thick, dumb and stupid, is all the fatty foods they eat without cleaning it out. I love myself fatty foods, I have to admit. I really enjoy the energy that I get from it, but I wash them out. It's a cycle. That's how I use veganism. I'm not a total vegan. I've been through that. I've done several years. But I realized for myself, without having to listen to anybody, that, hey, this is not something you're meant to do for the rest of your life forever. That's ridiculous. It's just like doing one job for the rest of your life. It's mind numbing. It's not the way that we are meant to be and experience reality. We're much more multitudinous beings, you know? So you might think that's contrary to doing food plant teaching videos, but no, it's not, because did you hear what I said? It's a reset, and I cleanse every day with the leaves of the plants. That's how it's done. You can reset momentarily, you can reset yearly, you can reset monthly, you can go on big fasts and this and that. You can, you know, make aloe vera and eucalypt banana juice, which would be excellent. I mean, there's so many ways, but the whole point is, the larger point is, it's a reset and a cleanse. You know, eating a lot of leaves, or being a vegan essentially, eating a lot of leaves and leafy greens and, you know, vegetables and stuff are fine, but here we're talking about food plant teaching videos in the context of really plants, and really more so the leafy nature of them, right? And especially today, even more in context with the eucalypt leaves themselves, and which are perfect for cleaning oils out your body. And this little picture, you know, shows how the stuff gets stuck in there, I think. I can't see it properly in the sun. Yeah, it says accumulation there. Anyway, so you can look into that for yourself. And that's how I use plants to cleanse. It may be hourly some days. Some days, you know, it might just be at the end of the day. Anyway, let's have a look into eucalypt more. I think all the obvious stuff we know, you know, keep bugs away, disinfectant, breathe easy, which is important with coronavirus, obviously. Control the blood sugar, soothe cold sores, freshen the breath. Who doesn't need more fresh breath? And, you know, silencing the cough, you know, cough medicine a bit. Yeah, I think this is going to be the big factor of this video. It clears the airways and the sinus during an epidemic called coronavirus, right? Yes, you can. I sniff on the nuts. And of course it's really good with camping, because I can, you know, put it in water even and extract the oils a little, mash up some leaves, put it in some water and then throw it on my legs. Well, that will dry it out though, but that's the initial stage, and then you would put on aloe vera and then individual blots of coconut oil, and that would really, really nicely heal my like legs or something if I have like a mosquito bite. Oh man, some people, you know, complain and whinge about everything, but yeah, maybe you're sensitive, and I mean, I'm sensitive, but it doesn't seem to do anything to me. I've also been diagnosed with asthma, and if it brings out asthmatic symptoms, I beg to differ and say it's not inflaming you via the eucalyptus oil, retarded scientists who wrote this. What it would actually be doing is causing inflammation via removal. Just like when you take any cleansing thing. So just make sure when you're reading that little paragraph on the screen, you realise how retarded the person was who wrote it. It's called, you know, inflammation from cleansing, you know, so that it does not become sclerosis. You can have 2 high doses of pure oil. This is probably going to say that. Yeah, okay, cool, it is saying that, yeah. You'll get those symptoms though, that peristaltic motion will enhance if you're about to overdose on the eucalyptus oil. Because I remember I've had that with cloves as well. I took a whole bunch of cloves one time because I was being gnarly. I can't remember how many I ate, but it must have been like 20 little cloves in just one mouthful, and I just wanted to see it like really cleanse and see if it would do something extra amazing, and I thought, okay, this is probably not safe, but I'm really healthy, I'm just going to do it anyway. Oh, he was just galloping towards me, running. I just wanted to catch it on video. He's so cute. Piggy pig! Come here, piggy. It was just galloping. I hope you could see the end of it. He loves me so much. I take care of him. I protect him from the dogs, and when I was living in the bushes, I had to scare away a cat for him, and I feed him every day. Don't I, little rat? Obviously, Oro's very happy here. He's going to head towards that bird and try and hunt, I'm sure. But obviously, Oro's very happy here, so I just want to thank you guys, you know, thank you so much. It means so much to me, you know, to be able to live this way. I can meditate here on the grass when they're not whippersnipping. But hey, they need to be working and, you know, doing their jobs so that us higher spirited humans, higher souls, whatever you're calling us, viewer, so we can do our job, which is to be the concrescents. I'm meant to be out here walking on the grass, thinking very, very large, broad, high thoughts for humanity. Clearly those guys operating the machinery are not, they're not fashioned for that. That's not their purpose, right? So, you know, please don't try to be jealous. Try not to be jealous of me on this channel, because I know a lot of that happens, and that would be the ego mind devil Leviathan. We've talked about that. We're going to talk more about that. Just wanted to thank you again for donating, Luana. Luana Montari. Hope I've pronounced your name properly. You guys can always give me an email at consciousazine@gmail.com or benjamc3 BER. Stop drinking the puddle water. I give him water, but he needs like water with dirt in it for his minerals, I think. It's interesting because I give him tap water, but obviously tap water is shite. Alright, it's probably better that he does drink that actually. Oh, he's just going to take a pee on the grass. Oh, he's such a cutie. He's a good boy. Okay guys, just wanted to say thank you so much and hope you learned something and enjoyed the video.